Okay, we've got this assignment, directions for writer's reference scavenger hunt. So, and as you learn, you have an assignment, you click on that assignment, you're able to click through to this Google Doc, which has your directions. So first of all, there's an ebook, a digital book called a writer's reference, and it has things like how to use MLA style, how to avoid fragments, and it has some readings, at least one of which we'll use during the course. So I've logged in as one of you on our course website, announcements and important resources near the top, and right here, this second puzzle piece looking thing, Writer's Reference Handbook and Achieve Access. So there's a couple tools here. We're going to click on Achieve. Later in the course, you will be assigned starting to use Sources Assignment through Achieve, but we want to go to the ebook. So if I hover over here on the left, here's the ebook. And I'm taken to the ebook. It might take a few minutes to load. If you have any trouble, you probably need to turn off pop-up blockers, which I can help you with. And so over here is the table of contents, and every one of these arrows, there's a whole bunch more stuff under there. And so we'll start to navigate that. Number one just tells you to watch this video. And number two is once you are in the digital edition of the textbook, there's a list of topics that are under the heading table of contents. Each of these headings has a bunch of subheadings that can be read if you click on the title arrow next to the heading. Click the arrow next to the heading, Hacker, Writer's Reference, 9th edition, App State. So if I look at that, that's this one right here. And so I've done that. There are many headings under that heading. List one of the headings that probably has information within it that would be useful to you. Write the name of the subheading and explain why that might be useful to you. And so as I go down here, I read all these subheadings. Maybe I don't really know what a portfolio is, and I would read about that. Maybe I look under basic grammar, and there's something here like parts of speech that I don't know what it is. So I can keep scrolling down and look at all these different things under the subheadings. You tell me something that maybe you don't feel strong about or have never even heard of in there that you might check out more to help your writing. So that's number two. You're going to tell me, write the name of the subheading and explain why that section might be useful to you. All right, number three. Let's go even deeper into these subheadings. Click on the one that reads front matter. So that's right here. And then ASU, writing in Appalachian State. Within that subheading, click on the ASU2 Rhetoric and Composition 1000. So front matter, writing in App State. Some of you may have taken the 0900 course. Some of you may have taken RC 1000. Some of you might have tested out of that because of some class that you took in high school or at a community college. And so you click on that, and if I scroll along here, there's these goals: goal 1, goal 2, goal 3, goal 4. So what do I want you to do with that? What is one goal that you feel like you met if you took that RC 1000 class? So you look through here and you're like, yeah, we did that. I already know that. I knocked that out. I feel like I have a pretty good handle on that. That's the first question. The next question is, what is one goal that you are less sure you met? I'll fix that now. For that course. So when you look through here, what's something you've never heard of, or you're like, I don't feel like we did that. A lot of times you can't get to everything, especially coming off that COVID semester. Maybe some things were cut out. So, what do you feel less confident about? Now, if you didn't take the RC 1000 course, what's one of the goals that you're like, yeah, I got that, and what's one of the goals where you say, I'm not sure about that one? So that's number three. Number four, now click on the readings on composition heading. So I'm still under that writing at App State, and I'm down here to readings on composition and rhetoric. And here are a bunch of different readings: Sponsors of Literacy, What is Rhetoric, Stephen King's What Writing Is. I really like that one. It's from his book on writing. We're going to read Richard Straub's responding to other writers later this semester. So if you look over all those, did you read any of those in your RC 1000 class, or have you just read one of those somewhere else somehow? If so, let me know what you've already read. And then, additionally, click on one of the readings that gets your attention. give me the title of the one that got your attention and one sentence from the reading that seems interesting to you. So I come over here. I predict a lot of you will click on what writing is. I bet some of you read Anne Lamott's Shitty First Drafts. So if you click on that and up comes the reading and I scroll through here, I'm asking you to give me the name of the one over on the left and why you picked it, and pick out a sentence from one of these readings that you're like, that's kind of interesting. So that's number 4. Last one to complete your scavenger hunt. Go to the university resources section. Goodness, that took me too long. So here's the university resources section. And this will list a lot of stuff we have here at App that you might find useful. Start looking over these. For example, if maybe you don't know that you can go down to the basement of the library and check out cameras or video cameras or digital voice recorders, that would be down here at the tech desk. So look over all this stuff. There's a little television studio that you can go in and make videos. So look over this stuff. Have you used any of this stuff? And number 5, if you have used some of this, let me know what you've used. And then the second part, are there any resources listed you didn't know we had but interest you? So if you look through all this stuff like University Documentary Film Services, we go all the way down here to the Writing Center. Tell me if any of this stuff you haven't used but looks interesting. So you should respond, I would suggest, always doing your work in a Google Doc. You'll type up your answers. Don't give me the questions again. Type up your answers 1 through 5 in a Google Doc, copy it from your Google Doc, paste it into the assignment called Writer's Reference Scavenger Hunt assignment. So that's what's up for today, and then we'll come back and use some of this digital book later in the course. If you have any questions, please get in touch. All right, take care.